Hi, I'm Vernon, and I'm going to try to explain something that seems to only be funny to me. Okay, so if you were to come up to me and say something like, "Hey Vernon, what two seemingly unrelated things are you a huge fan of?" I would first say that this totally isn't a loaded question, then I'd say The National and Game of Thrones. Obviously. Here's the thing, they do have something in common, but for whatever reason I seem to be the only person who cares about it. Matt Berninger, the lead singer of the Brooklyn-based indie rock band The National, looks exactly like Sir George Marmont from the TV series / George R.R. Martin fantasy epic Game of Thrones. Exactly like him. Almost to a creepy degree. It's honestly not that big of a deal, which explains why this isn't national news, but consistently and without fail, the thought of the lead singer of an internationally recognized rock band being friend-zoned by an 18-year-old dragon queen just kinda tickles me. This ultra inside joke of mine has gotten me some weird looks on multiple occasions, like I'll be at a party chatting up some girl and I'll try to impress her with my wit and wide range of artistic interests by saying something like, "Hey, isn't it funny how Matt Berninger from The National totally looks like that one guy from Game of Thrones?" Still single. What I realize is that while The National and Game of Thrones both have pretty rabid fan bases, the two don't really overlap that much. You see, while Game of Thrones caters to fantasy geeks, fans of The National seem to consist solely of dads who at one point wanted to be music journalists, and gorgeous Tina Fey lookalikes. But get this, I was watching Season 2 Episode 9 of Game of Thrones, Blackwater, which was amazing, and at the very end the song plays.
And so we spoke, and so we
A cover of Reigns of Castamere, originally written by George R.R. Martin for the books. And whose honey-dip baritone graces the notes of the song? Who's hitting those low notes? None other than Matt Berninger, indie rock sex symbol / exiled knight of Westeros. The National was featured on Game of Thrones, guys. So in all honesty, I probably spent too long creating this video just to acknowledge the fact that it isn't just me who knows that Matt Berninger looks like Sir George Marmont from Game of Thrones. Matt Berninger knows that he looks like Sir George Marmont from Game of Thrones. And now you know that I know, you gorgeous, golden voiced motherfucker. Join me next week when I try to prove that the bassist from Passion Pit is definitely this guy from Ratatouille.